कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। येषां न तुष्टो भगवान् यज्ञलिङ्गो जनार्दनः तेषां श्रमो ह्यपार्थाय यदात्मनात्रतः स्वयं. Yesterday we saw about the essence of seva. Just I'll point few more points, very one or two points, then I'll move ahead. Because seva is the biggest requirement of any person. Why biggest requirement? Because he has to live with certain people and he has to live with certain work. He has to live in a certain place. If a person does not have the seva in him, he will make his mind more disturbed or more agitated, and ultimately result of that will be that he will be slipping down in his next birth. When I live with people, I see everything of the person. Maybe I mix myself also and see. Because we are not the proof of anybody, that how anybody is. But the essence of seva is very, very subtle. And I feel it is very, very rarely understood. As much as we use the word seva, it is rarely understood. Unless we understand the essence of world, you can't understand essence of seva. You know, somewhere I was there. So he said, I want to serve Chinmaya mission. Somebody said. New person. I said, very good idea you have. But you cannot serve the mission unless you know what is the meaning of God. Working is not serving. And unless you have love for God, you cannot serve. And unless we know this fact, which fact? That whole world is the will of God, is the manifestation of God, in which my body is one part of the whole. My mind is the part of God. I have no right to keep my separate mind than the God. And the person in front of me also is a part of God. His mind is also a part of God. Only but he is a horrible person. He is horrible, if he may be, but whose part he is not horrible. Got my point? A person, some expressions may not be very good. He may be having some not good nature, some of his nature. Nobody has totally bad nature. Some of his good nature, some of his nature may not be good. You can't say he is 100% bad. If somebody is saying he himself is 100%. Because you pull that what you have. The qualities that you have, you pull only that quality from others. Okay? If you have wine vasana and 10 bottles are kept In front of you, Ganga Jal is also kept. And what is it called? The apple juice is also kept. And wine is also kept near apple juice. He won't take a time to recognize the difference, although both appear same. Because you have that, therefore you pull that. ऐसे मत बोलो भाई. Whole life is a series of self-corrections. Then only there is a purpose of living. I did mistake, I did it. I accept I did mistake. I do today also. I'm not shying away from knowing that I have mistakes. Still I have. But I want to correct it. This is where seeker comes. He says, you tell me my mistake, I'll correct it. So seva is the intellectual, is the manifestation of, is the emotional, physical and verbal manifestation of the intellectual conviction of the oneness of the God pervading in all bodies and mind. Is a legal language. I think some of you could catch it and wrote also, na? Good. Can you repeat it? Seva is the... Huh? No. Seva is the emotional, physical and verbal manifestation of the intellectual conviction that there is one God which pervades all minds and bodies. His will pervades, His beauty pervades. And that conviction comes in our life through, I also have my worst and I also have my best. So I try to censor or not to express the non-godly nature in me. And I want to dissolve that non-godly nature in me. I have godly nature also and non-godly nature also. Not that I am totally godly and totally non-godly. I want to be godly. Okay? This is the very important. So seva is in eyes. The essence of seva is in eyes. What you are seeing essentially. Not what you are seeing incidentally. What you are seeing intrinsically. What is your intrinsic? What basically is that person? What essentially is that person? Where is this person seen? Rather than the person seen, you see where is the person seen. And I am adding to that where. And he can be your son, he can be daughter-in-law, he can be son-in-law, he can be outlaw, or he can be your servant. It doesn't matter then. Yesterday I was telling. And it is very difficult. Why difficult? Because we have not programmed ourselves to see. Unfortunately, problem is to see every person I program myself. Unconsciously I program it. It is my software starts running moment I see you. Even you don't do anything, still my same software starts. Because when the girl is not married and she sees the boy and boy sees then no software is there. He will only see, okay, she is a girl, good girl, I like her. Or she or he is a boy, he's a good boy. No software is there. But when we interact once, twice, thrice, and they get engaged, software starts making there. And maybe married, another software starts. Then I want something from him, something from her. I have a way of seeing him or her. It's a particular way of seeing now. That is angular vision, not visionary angle. It is now angular vision, tilted vision, sometimes distorted vision. I can't see. I can't see more than that. And how can you serve? Whom are you serving? Well, I want to serve him, but he is not worth serving. No, but whom are you serving? Yesterday I say, please don't serve the crust, serve the Krishna. And 1-2 points before I go ahead. 1 or 2 points. One point is, you will never get a system of your choice of serving. All the time. You cannot have your choice that I don't want to serve him, I want to serve him. In any system, there will be always a component where you will not be happy to serve or happy to live with. Got my point? You can't have a system in which you see, no, I will serve ABC, not EFGH. You can't be like that. Somebody said, I want to serve God, but as an advisory capacity. You can't do like that. That is also called a serving. And tennis match tells, the more you serve, more you win. You play tennis, no? You are playing, somebody was. Surenji was playing. You also play. Acha, you play tennis. Acha. Wow, that's the news. Your father also played. Acha. I have not played. I joined the club, but never went. Anyway. Swabhav is not there what to do. Not here, long back, 30 years back. I mean. So, my point is that in any system, and there is your eyes will be tested. Your eyesight will be tested. Your eyesight will be tested that you can see more than his negativity, more than his abuses, more than his nature, or you got stuck somewhere else. Or there is a jam in your eyes. There is an eye jam. No, but he's like, अरे यार छोड़ो ना उसको, आगे बढ़ो, देखो जरा सा, go ahead, move ahead. And we have to program our mind, train our mind of what? Of what? Of serving the most undeserving person also. The one whom nobody can serve. If you can serve that, then you are a saint. And whole life's call is become saint. Whether in suit or in boot, I'm not saying. Or in white or in yellow or in red, I'm not saying. Mind should be saintly. But that is not an issue. I remember there was one Mahatma. Some Grahasth householder called him, 2-3 Mahatmas for Bhiksha. So he was offering kheer to him. That householder was offering kheer to all Mahatmas. Right? So first serving was over, second serving. He came to the second serving of kheer. So they were all sitting on the floor and he was offering with the bucket and like that. Not dining table was not there. Like that. So this Mahatma said, no, I don't want kheer. But he put it. Generally sometimes this Mahatma got up and gave one slap to him. On kheer was kept. Once or twice I think he hit him, 2 at least. He said, come here and give one slap. In front of everybody. Now what happened? If you were there, if somebody you had called and some saint had slapped you, I can't even scold, forget about slapping. I have to think 100 times before saying anything. You know this person, who the host, इसको महात्मा बोलते हैं. When everything was over, everybody went away. In the night, at the morning, he went again to the same man. He said, today's Bhiksha got destroyed. You are not happy, come again. I upset you, so please come again. If he had a point of view, I'm telling you that the serving is difficult because we have not programmed to express God in us. His mind was not there that I was humiliated or I was not what was. If you could have stopped me, why should he slap so hard? Or why should he, in front of everybody make me feel low? He did not think like that. He thought that I am feeding the God in the person and he has not been well, he has not been happy, therefore I want to make him happy. Whole life is testing your selflessness, your tolerance. Every day your tolerance is tested. Tolerance is not mean how much you can. Tolerance is the ability to take somebody's negativity and dissolve it in your joy. Rather than making yourself negative with somebody else's negativity. The chili got dissolved in the syrup in you. Sweet syrup in you. Ocean of sweet syrup. This is the challenge of his spiritual life. Not that I said, you said, I also said. And while practicing this, you realize that I can't serve properly. Only by serving you understand that I can't serve properly. But that's the only way to grow. Only way to serve is to understand that I can't see beyond that. I can't express my Lord. My compassion is not there. I cannot take his imperfection. Then you say, I cannot take his nonsense anymore. Achha. God is taking your nonsense things since birth. What about that? Your nonsense, how others take, you know that. You can say easily, I cannot take his foolishness. You are also, you are not avatar. Everybody's mistakes has been done and God is tolerating. One person went to Uriya Baba. He said, all beggars from Vrindavan should be thrown out. He said, when Bhagavan has not thrown out from there, his creation, how can you throw them out? Let them be there where? Ramanujacharya was there. Vishishta. I heard from a saint. So one day he was, Padmanabham temple is there I think we had gone there. You had gone there. So he was worshipping one day. And what he felt, he was, when you wash the murti, you touch the back. And so when he back, he saw a lot of his scratches are there. Some wound is there in the murti itself. So he was very disturbed. He said, how it happened? Then God came in the dream. And he said, when you argue too much with somebody and you defeat and hurt other person, I am hurt. When you hurt somebody, then God is hurt. You don't hurt a human being. Therefore, don't hurt anybody with your arguments. So, 2-3 points. Let me conclude this topic and move ahead. If it again comes, don't say again. It can come again. One point is, in seva, there is a one side required. Number one. Number 2, point is there. What is number 2 point? There will be some imperfection of the people around. And number 3, your seva is tested there and then when you can serve the undeserving person. Serve, underline. Not help, not work. And serving, this is the 3 point. 3 point ho gaya na? Another 3 set. Number 1, the very basic point is, in life, whosoever comes in your life, whosoever who he may be, Gurudev used to say like that, around you, number 1 point, accept. Accept without expecting. Accepting without expecting is the first way of serving. That whatever as I accept my limb, I accept yours. Second point, try to discover something which I can remember about him and inspire myself. Even ant can do something which you cannot do. If the sugar is mixed in the sand, ant can take it out, you can't take it out. Right? I'm telling you, not that it is easy. First step is accept without expecting. Very difficult, because we expect without accepting. What accept is? I'm saying accept without expecting. And we expecting means, today only my afternoon talk was on that. Apeksha only was there. Oh, I forgot. I was sleeping. Don't expect that I'll understand. देखो पक्की बात कर लो जरा सा. Second thing what I said, first was accepting. No? Accepting means what? Accepting means what? Let me clarify this point also. Very commonly we use it. What is meaning of accepting? Mentally make yourself clear, I have not a problem with him. But I have. You are forcing acceptance. I have a problem. No, this is why you have to accept. You have to make everybody no problem person for me. And therefore, how to make him no problem? You make a person no problem only by feeling. Seeing the eyes should be there. यहीं पे आता है रोल. I told you Ramji had no problem with Kekai. कोई problem ही नहीं. And Krishna ji had no problem with Putna also. But she died. No, he gave her the gati, the moksha he gave. Her lok she gave. Problem is not physically. When I say I have a problem with him, what do you mean? He's not hitting you. Problem is his negativity, his some actions, his some attitude. I am mentally reacting to it. Although our interaction was only for 5 minutes. From 12 to 12:05. Where? Here and there only. What to say, what to tell everything. Where she disappeared. Anyway. Somebody's negativity, and therefore I am repeating this point, if you don't act from a godly point of view, then only you will have no problem. Ego is always a thing who does not like certain thing. It is a very hot and boiling seat. You cannot, you will always have a problem. I have no problem with him. I can work with him. Yes, yes. I thought where you went. Eh? Okay. Again it is armed, I think. I'm repeating it. Please get my point. Accepting means that in my life, nobody is Mr. Problem for me or Miss Problem for me. अरे मिसेस भी कर दीजिए, मिसेस कर देते हैं उसमें क्या? अरे but he is a horrible, देखो again आप फिर तुमसे गड़बड़ कर रहे हैं. If you sit on the God's eyes and see the person, then you have a problem only when you get hurt. And you get hurt only when you act as a separate individual. When you are acting from God, you don't get hurt. You refuse to get hurt. So therefore I say, whosoever is Ishta Devata, when you get hurt, please hold his hand mentally and say, share it. He said some bad things, share, you also share Bhagavan. Bhagavan said, no, I will take the whole thing. And you both talk about it. Don't make any person a problematic person in your mind. I'm telling you, these are the very important principles. And then God will say, okay, forgive him. ऐसा ये ठीक हो जाएगा कभी न कभी. Next birth he'll be okay. Next birth? That means 40, 50 years at least he will be alive. Then I have to live with him like that. Arey yaar, why are you worrying about that? Who told you will live for 40 years? Don't make any person a problematic person in your mind. Nobody's form and name should appear in your mind and make you very upset or happy, or you want to pull that person towards you. The source of your lust also nobody should be there. And source of your anger also nobody should be there. This is all accepting the person. One of the most difficult things of this world. Am I wrong or right? Not right. Very difficult. Because I sit on the hot seat of my limited, pathetic, hurt, ahankar, judgmental, finicky, eccentric bundle of vasanas of the past. And he has erratic decisions. But he does like that. Arey bhai, he does like that, God will see. Don't keep him in the mind. My only point is don't keep in the mind. Mind is a sanctum. Don't keep in the mind. You will become mad. He will be happy, you will become mad. One day I was there in my old room number 1 if you remember. This is room number 3. I got upset with somebody. Not here in India. So I said I won't eat food. Okay. So I didn't eat food. After 4 or 5 hours, I called him. I said, what are you doing? He said, I'm eating samosa. Hum kya bhai? I have not eaten anything since 4 hours. And you are relishing samosa now. I said, let me stop the phone. Let me also eat and come back. Don't allow your mind to become a hot pot. Let it become Kailash, cool Kailash, where Shuji is meditation. Or let it become Vrindavan, Bhagavan is doing Ras. Or let it become Chitrakoot, not hot pot of Lanka. Now this is where serving becomes difficult. I already have put your wrong in red mark. And I have to live with you. And you also have put me in red mark. We both have put each other in red mark. And I have to work with you. And you have to work with me. I cannot live with you. You cannot. अरे क्या यार? कैसे चलेगा ऐसे? And some people you can't remove also. World is not your that you, hey, get out from tomorrow. You can't say like that to anybody. He will say, why should I? You go. I went to one center, Chinmaya Mission Center. One person said, he said, Swamiji, I don't like this person in the committee. Let him be out. This person in the committee I don't want. 5 people he took out of 11. He said, I will see that they are out. I said, see, don't do anything. They all will combine together and you will be out. And after 1 year, when I went, he was out. And all the people were already there. You cannot throw anybody. The system is known how the worst also is there. Weakest also is here. And also we give food to there is a wheat flour for the ant also is given. So acceptance is a very difficult matter of the world. Acceptance means your negativity, I know it. But I know your positivity also. But I don't try to interpret from what I got hurt. I'm not hurt with your negativity. If you get hurt with somebody's negativity, then you are in trouble. I'm not hurt. I have compassion. Teacher is not hurt when disciple does something wrong. This is the glory of good teacher. Glory of good teacher, not ordinary teacher. He is not hurt. Swalpa nahi krodha. Kagbhushundi ji's guru, not even iota of anger was there. A guru kar droh karangu din rati. And this Kagbhushundi was rebelling against the teacher day and night. Because he was not because ego is there, then it will be hurt. And ego is there when you don't bring samarpanam that God is not in you. Why Bhagavan Ram did not get hurt? Ego is not there. Put yourself in your place and how much you would have been hurt. That in front, our kingdom was taken away and given to the younger brother. And I'm taken away my clothes and giving me some, funny clothes. How you will take it? How difficult it is? Your younger brother or younger sister or cousin, anybody is there. Not even younger brother, step brother. And that he is given the whole kingdom which I deserve, and the best of all, I'm not hurt. Wow, kya baat hai? Therefore you say, Siyavar Ramchandra ki jai. Apni jai koi nahi bolega, Tinku ki jai. कोई नहीं बोलेगा. अहंकारी हर जगह लगा हुआ है अपनी जगह में. हर्ट मत हो पैसा. If your heart is hard, you are hurt. See, this flower is there. Please don't break it. Yes. See, this is there. It didn't get break. Same is there. But if I throw this, it will get hurt. It will crack. Harder you are, more hurt you are. How to make my heart is very hard, Swamiji, sorry. How to make it hurt? Arey bhai, who eats the sprouts? You soak it, no? Huh? So, what is it? Mung sprout? Chana? Huh. So, you also take it. No, don't take it. So, it is very hard actually. When you take it, you soak in the water. 12 hours. Then it sprouts slightly. Got the hint what I want to say? Well, yes. What? Eat sprout. No. This is not the hint. Why? Put the mind in the solvent, in the solvent called God, in satsang, in jap, in bhakti, chant Guru Paduka Stotra 100 times. 100 times, no time. I'll chant 100 times in 2 years. No. One day, if you have done any mistake, do Lord's name, soak it. Don't sit there and interpret. You'll be in trouble. I did so much. No, I don't want anything from anybody. Whatever I want, God will give me. I don't want, you can hurt me as much as you can. I won't get hurt. This is Mahatma. Some Mahatma Sudurlabha. Amanitvam is the first quality of a seeker. 13th chapter. Amanitvam, adambhitvam, ahimsa, kshantirarjava. You cannot serve otherwise. Because any system, somebody will always hurt you. And if you have hardness, ego is there, you will definitely take that. You will be very, very sad about it. I'm very sad about it. I'm very angry about it. I'm very upset about it. My son, my daughter only did like that. She pulled my hair today. Who? My daughter. Your daughter pulled your hair? Yes. How old she is? 20? She, why you pulled? We both were fighting and I pulled her hair. So complete the story, no? Tell the whole story. So, my story was that I pulled her hair. Then she did like, and then she, not pulled, she plucked my hair. Whole bunch came in her, whole wig came in her hand. But you don't say then you pulled your hair. Then she plucked your wig out. Wig comes all. I'm so disappointed. Don't take it so seriously. क्या करें फिर? कुछ नहीं करो यार. Like to learn to enjoy all these things also. So first principle is accept without expecting. God will never give you what you want. Everything it won't give you. Not one person in this world will give you everything. Howsoever close he may be. On certain issue he is closed, on certain issue he will be closed. And second point about seva. Earlier also 3 points I had mentioned. That was a vision. And now there is the application. Now you will say running. No. So second point about seva is there. What is there seva is there? What is second point? Huh? No, that I retold. No. That was a vision portion. This is a new one. I didn't tell. How can you say? I have yet to say that. Second point about seva is. Second point about seva is. Before you go out to meet somebody, please find out what you want. Before you go to work, you beforehand you decide what I want. No, I want love, I want attention. Pakka na? Pakka? Pakka kar lo, kya chahiye aapko? If you want love from somebody, if you want attention from somebody, if you want respect from somebody, if you want something, then you will come back sad only. At the end, someday spikes will be there. I don't want it. I want God from that person. Pakka karo isko aap. 8 o'clock satsang is over. I want Lord to smile. This is my project. Nothing else. Already he is smiling only. Nothing else. आपको चाहिए क्या उससे? Don't want worldly matter. If you want something like that, you will always come. Gurudev used to say, no, if you go make appointment with the future, you will get disappointment. Don't want something. No, supposing I want and he gives it, Swamiji, what's wrong in that? No, your habit is wrong. Your habit is to want. With him, he gives. Other won't give you. Don't understand this point. He gave you because he is tuned, supposing, or he likes you. He will not like you, other person. But your habit is to wanting everything. I gave him chocolate yesterday, today. He did not say yes, thank you, Swamiji. What? He did not say thank you. Arey bhai, chocolate itself had written thank you or not. Therefore he did not say something. There is one chocolate in which it is written thank you, I am sorry. No, nobody is bringing nowadays. That chocolate was there. Something was there. Written said, मांग लो उसको. Rather, you should say thank you because he accepted your chocolate. You are addressing the God. You have to bring God at the end of the day. After my interaction, whatsoever may happen with him, I don't know what he will say, what he will do. I want a thought of my Krishna or my Shiva or my Ram. हमें और चाहिए ही नहीं कुछ. I want a thought. I want a faith of Lord. Oh. I want the love of Lord. कुछ ऐसा करो. And when you know that I want this, then you will be working accordingly. But we don't want all these things. Second point. Before go, you fix yourself. Like when you go to the market, you make a shopping list, I think. There is a list. You know, they give that so much groceries there, 5 kg rice, 10 kg wheat. ऐसा ही होता है ना? बॉक चाय. जिसको देखो वही बॉक चाय ला रहा आजकल. बॉक चाय 1 packet, 2 packet. Then asparagus is also coming nowadays very frequently. 1 packet is there. भाई आप लिख के देते होंगे. और red blueberries, yellow berry क्या है? Blueberries are there. Or you want some palak is there, spinach is there. आप लिख के देते हो ना. Then you go to the market and go to the shop, you all get at one shop. No. When the vegetable is different, groceries are different. It depends, I think, on the shops. Bigger shop may have all. Then you can go in cart and you can keep on everything. Huh? Trolley. And trolley is there. You know what? Not that you just entered and then decided what I will take. But if you go, I say, you don't just have to go for, I'm just going for my fun. No. You just watch here, अच्छा लग रहा है, ले लो इसको. ऐसे नहीं चलेगा. This is not the way to market. That means you have no goal in your. You should be clear what you want. Your ready is there on the mobile. You can get all the list. Then you say, okay, this is tick, this is done, this is done, this is not done. I'm not getting this. What? This organic haldi. ऑर्गेनिक समझ गए ना. ऑर्गेनिक हल्दी वो समझ रहा है. देखो he's having selective hearing. So organic millennial, you brought organic haldi, I think. Organic haldi. हाँ. अब you have to get the list. I ask you the question, when you go out in the world, do you have a list what thoughts is world? World, otherwise, if you don't have a list, then world will throw any garbage on you. And you'll pick up garbage from everybody. From him I took काम, from him क्रोध, from him ईर्ष्या, from him pride. पक्का कर लो क्या चाहिए, फिर हम बात करते हैं आपसे. And supposing you go and you keep on seeing the shop like that. So he will ask you, shopkeeper, some boy, what you want? What you want, sir? Anything? They ask, no? What you want? No, just I am gazing, And if you keep on gazing, they say, no, don't, please go out. Because you are creating congestion. You go out and bring out any thought. And actually speaking, with every person we bring out thought. Our end product is thought only. That only we bring in our mind. And I am telling you risky portion. Very risky portion, and it can be very good portion also. Supposing I dislike you, or supposing I like you. Whole life dislike will not go. If you are living for 20 more years, for 20 years you will not be able to get out of this. At the age of 70, 80, when you will pass away last day, that time also, that impression would have gained. And supposing I like then, then you will be very attached also. Both ways next birth is affected. This birth already you spoiled a lot. Next birth also you are trying to damage it. This is second point. Second or third? Acceptance without expectance. This was first. Second? This was going out. Discover. Find out. See, I'm not counting it. And third point, if third point is not done, then third point. If it is done, third point is done? No. Thank God. And third point is, when you have lot of time, please make lot of thought. When lot of people have to come in your house, so you make lot of food. Food is not short today. You will be tested. Eat properly. आज पता चलेगा गोविंद इन लोग का हाल. बनाए हैं, देखते हैं क्या होता है. तुम भी जाओ डट के खाना, छोड़ो ये सब एसिडिटी वगैरह. They will see. Eat properly today and keep some for the room also. But when you know a lot of people are coming, you prepare a lot of food. When you know you have to go out and see the divinity, have the sight, too much God has to be seen. Make lot of God inside. Invoke lot of God inside. Let Lord's vritti be lot. Lot of Lord's thought is required. Make lot of Lord's thought through your puja, jap, parayan, satsang, mere pyare. Don't go rukha sukha, don't go dry, you will catch fire. Country is going dry, that is fine. Going dry, understand, no? What is it called? Not alcohol. Without alcohol. Going dry. Huh? No. Dry, this is not selling of the alcohol was there. Country had gone dry, they said. Alcohol was banned. When you know that lot of God will be required, तो क्यों नहीं तुम अपने अंदर भगवान बनाते हो? When you know that I have to travel a long distance and there is no petrol pump or garage in between, you fill your tank to the brim. By 20 liter you can fill. He filled 20 liter, 20 liter here filled it. When you know that you have to go in the world, you have to meet lot of difficult kind of people also. You should be ready. That I have also something that I have lot of thought. I can see divinity in everybody now. If I have more ego, I will see more ego in me. Which thought are in more, you will see that only. Which paint is in you, that you will paint that only with everybody. If I have lust and passion, everybody I'll see with the eyes of passion only. If I have anger, I'll see with anger only. Then Tulsi will say, Siya Ram mein sab jag jani. I see God, Ram and Sita everywhere. पता है कि आपको ये करना पड़ेगा, तो please spend some time. Good time is for making your thoughts of God. And tough time is to bring out that thought in a situation or a person. When you have no thought and that tough time has come, then you are out. Then world will enter into you. This is about the seva. So 3 about the vision of seva, 3 about the application of seva. So A and E means acceptance without expectance. And second was discover, D. And third was I, invoke. A and E, second was D, and third was I. Okay, Swami. Then you see how beautiful everything will be. No, I want to get a lot of money. Therefore, don't make such goals. Say, I want money. If I get it, is fine. Not first thing. First thing is beautiful thought of faith, knowledge, joy, peace of mind, love for God, prasad, something I want to, some beautiful thought I want in my mind. Money, if I get money, by the way, it's fine. By the way, if I get some money, that is fine. I don't mind money. Okay. Now this topic, I'm going ahead now. Or by this, God is very pleased. Yesham natushto Bhagavan. This is what I chanted. 13th shlok of 13th chapter of 3rd chapter. 3.13.13. ठीक बोला? Okay, सब ठीक ही है. Don't worry. I'm a slow learner and a fast teacher. So don't worry. Now, this was said by Manuj. And when God is pleased, you are king. Why? Very biggest gift of God will be, tell me, He will give you a lot of faith in Guru and in God. Best gift of God is this only. He may give you a lot of problem outside, no problem. But if faith is too much, you will enjoy the poverty also. You will enjoy death also. Narsimha Mehta was there, of Gujarat. You know, Vaishnav Jan to tene kahiye, peed par aayi jaan le. His wife died. He went to cremation, God came back in the house. He went to the room, nobody was there. No wife, nothing, no cook, nothing. He said, what to do? He took his majira and started dancing. God said, no, there is nobody to stop you, nobody to see now. No, just remember me. In such tragedy also he was dancing. This is a gift of God. There was a great saint called Namdev of Maharashtra. Very great saint. Pandharpur he used to live. He made house. And it caught fire. He said, wow, Bhagwan's Agni avatar is there. Bhagwan has taken avatar of fire today. Wow, wow, Jai Ho, Bitthal. House got burned, half got house. He said, Bhagwan, half you left. Please, come also here. There also he put ghee and everything got burned. Everything got burned, he was just dancing. Itna faith hota hai unka. Imagine the amount of faith he had. Everything reduced to ashes. Then Bhagavan also thought what to do. He came as the worker to again rebuild his whole house. The biggest gift of God is Bhagavan is very happy, he will give you these two things. Yesham natushto Bhagavan. And if Bhagavan is not happy, he will take away these two things. And outer situation will be better. Now, let me move ahead. So after that, he said, Manuji said to Brahmaji, chalo, good. I thought you were not listening. So, Brahmaji, he said, you tell me I'm ready, whatever you want to do. He said, please create children. I want a population to increase. There is nobody here. So I want something should go ahead. So he said, but Pitaji, there is no earth where the children will live. He said, where is the earth? He said, earth is already in the water. Please get this point. Everything is in the liquid state. I told you earlier. One day. Remember that? This water, this was also in the liquid state, this was also in the liquid state, this was also in the liquid state. The whole cosmos was in the liquid state. And the earth was drowned almost. Later on, the sun, etc. came. I'll talk about it later on, how is it possible. But now avatar was required. You know what is avatar? What is avatar? You know, if living in one house, you have so many problems. You need plumbing also. You need electrical also. You need what is it called? Cement is not proper. Or you need garden is not okay. Or you need what is it called? Kitchen cold room is hot. Or something. When this big cosmos is there, to maintain that big cosmos also is very difficult. Like we have our problem is bulb is not working. Cosmic problem is earth is not working. सूरज काम ही नहीं कर रहा आज. Ocean, there was no ocean once upon a time. So many bigger problems are there. And to sort those bigger problems, any individual cannot do it. Like I tell you example, they say whole ocean is now having the pollution because of the ship. In the recent days, COVID has taken quite a pollution. But because of the ship, oil was being dripped and therefore a lot of pollution was there. So there will come a time the whole water will be totally polluted. Don't you need another new ocean is required because a lot of marine lives are gone. Not married life. I am saying marine life. Earth is polluted. Earth itself is polluted. You know, the water that is inside, that has certain chemical which was not earlier. Because lot of chemicals the companies and factories are putting here, rivers are not worth having. Rivers are badly polluted. So there will come a time where you will need a fresh earth. So such big work who will do? There you need avatar. बोले भगवान का अवतार होता है क्या? But if you can take any form, why can't Bhagavan take? You can become animal, you can become human being, you can become Devata. Why can't Bhagavan also can become something? If he can become the whole earth. One day, Akbar was going in the, Akbar and Birbal, the famous, they were going in a boat. So Akbar said, yaar, in Hindus, for a small thing Bhagavan comes. Sometime Krishna is coming, sometime Ram is coming, sometime Shri Devi. Why should he come? He should send his messengers. So Birbal said, I'll find out. So one day they were going and Akbar's child was there. They were playing in the river, in the boat. And Birbal threw the baby in the water. Akbar jumped into the water. Anyway, he got it. He said, "What is this nonsense you did?" He said, "Jahanpana, why didn't you ask your servants to go? I could have gone. Why did you jump?" So first thing is that if you can take a body, avatar is there for Bhut Dharma Raksha, for Manav Dharma Raksha, for Bhakt Dharma Raksha, for Ved Dharma Raksha, to protect the 5 elements. Second was to protect the human, what is the dharma of a human being, to establish the dharma of a human being. Who came? Bhagwan Ram came. Bhut Dharma Raksha, who came? Varaha. Prem Dharma Raksha, how to love? What is the meaning of love? Who came? Bhagwan Krishna came. Gyan Dharma Raksha, who came? Shivji is there. Bhakt Dharma Raksha, who came? Narsim Bhagwan is there. Ved Dharma Raksha, who came? Who? I? Who came? Matsya Avatar was there. Okay. Avdhut Dharma Raksha, that one should live like Avdhut also, sannyasis. Who came? Who came? Rishabh Devaji was there. Prithvi Dharma Raksha, Prithu was there. Achha. Tapasya Dharma Raksha, one should do lots of tapasya. Who came? Naranarayan came. Killing of the wrong Kshatriyas, who came? Parashuramji came. Achha. Killing of the big demons, who came? Jaldi bolo. Durga ji came. Chup baithe yahan pe sab. Just now we had. Durga ji came. Aigiri Nandini, that Durga ji came. Sankat, take away that. Ramji couldn't have done that work because he was meant for Mano Dharma Raksha. What is the duty of a human being? And if they had not come, you could not have thought about standards were not fixed. Supposing Bhagwan Krishna had not come, then how will you know what is the meaning of love of the gopis? That means God cannot be called. God cannot be called as a son or as a father, as a teacher. If Kaushalya ji wanted God should come as a son, he came as a son. That means ye yatha mam prabhaddante, tanstate bajam mein ham. And no religion avatar is there. Only no religion avatar. Hindu religion avatar is there. And if avatar was not there, biggest loss will be you have no festival. If Ramji was not there, Diwali gayi, Dashara gone, Ramnavami gone, Krishna ji is not there, Janmashtami gone. Then all these Ekadashi gone. All Ekadashi is connected to Lord Vishnu only. Pradosh gone. Sab to chala gaya hamara. Ratri gone. That is a lighter side. But big work you cannot do it. Big work, small work we cannot do. And human mind is such, it wants something tangible. It wants something to revel upon, you hold upon. It wants something to identify. I want to love someone who will not leave me. To love something invisible is difficult. I want the form of love is required. Whom you love? I want to love Lord Ram. Take something about Lord Ram. Achha, I want to hear his glories. On whom? On Lord Ram. Achha, what you want to hear? Something about him. It's long you have not taken Ramayana. And that too, Tulsi Ramayana. What? Not Tulsi. Tulsi. Okay, sorry. Tulsi Ramayana you have not. Please take something about that. Achha, I like. What you like? Nav kanja lochan kanja mukha kar kanja pad kanjarunam Shri Ramchandra kripalu bhajuman haran bhava bhayadarunam. I want that Ram, who was very big, who always very humble, is very humble. Achha. शिरमुकुट कुंडल तिलक चारु उदार अंग विभूषणम. He has nice mukut. Before one was. A nice kundal was there. Earring. Shira mukuta kundala. And tilak was there. Nice tilak was there. Not that small tilak, just a dot. Not like that. Like a til. Not like that. So like this was there. Shira mukuta kundala. तिलक चारु उदार अंग विभूषणम. आजानुभुज सर चाप धर संग्राम जित खर दूषणम. श्री राम श्री राम. हमें वो चाहिए whose hands are up to the knee, not knees. Knees, knees. Up to, he's touching long hands. Ajanabhuj, because he was embracing everybody. Accepting everybody. हमें वो चाहिए. Our emotional demands only God can fulfill. Don't fulfill your emotional demand from any human being. You will be in trouble. रोना हो उनके सामने रो लो. हंसना हो हंस लो. If you want attention, ask, I'm very unhappy today. I'm very upset with you today. No prasad today. No puja. I'm going. No puja today, no prasad. Then no japa I'll do also. And if you don't eat, I won't also eat. Not that you are eating gapar and you are not. That is not right. Then your love is not there. I will also not eat, you will also not. No food today, I'll also. One day you do, you start crying by that after 1-2 hours only. My emotional requirement only God can fill. Achha. This is the requirement of a devotee. Everybody has a devotee hidden who wants a form. They are very form-oriented people. Therefore, pictures are so hit. Tollywood, Bollywood, Lollywood, pata nahi kya kya. It's only form only, names and form. But what is a film? It is a name and form. Some nice voice is also there. Then you are attracted to listening that voice. And nice form is also there in front of you. Artificial nice form is there. And some nice voice is also there. ये सपने ये वादे ये आकाश ये चंद्रमा ये सितारे ये पृथ्वी ये पत्ते ये ओस की बूंदें सब कुछ ऐसा लगता है कि बस और बस तुमको दे दो. इस जिंदगी की सारी सब खुशियां तुम्हारे पास तुम्हारे हाथ में बटोर बटोर के रख दो. And because ordinary person had wanted to listen, he couldn't listen. The reality is very different. There are sorrow-giving people are there. There we identify. Why? Who does not like? But same words if you listen from your God, I tell you, bas, you will not need anybody. If you can hear His voice, hear clearly, like you are hearing my voice clearly, you hear His voice, not whisper. What you hear? बस बैठे थे, I'm hearing him. कुछ बोल रहे हैं. And God has a voice. His very heavy, deep, resonating voice He has. He speaks. And if you can enjoy His form, this is our requirement. You don't say, no, I don't need God. Then you will need ordinary people with the flesh and bones. And you will be after that only, who will leave you. Ramji is a requirement. Emotional requirement is of Bhagavan. Who will fulfill it if Avatar was not there? And don't think Bhagavan Ram was born in Ayodhya. No, he can be born today also in your heart. And he can be seen today also. Today also he can come. and show himself to you. Today also. Today also by 9 o'clock after dinner. Provided you want. Provided you say, no, I just want to see, I have to talk to him, I have nobody. हमें बस भगवान चाहिए बस. Avatar has lot of big dimensions. Bhoot dharma raksha, this was dharma raksha, mano dharma raksha. I have emotional personality. I want to feed God. ये कैसी बात है? I want to just give him what you want to give. I want to give clothes to him. Like, they want to give clothes. They said, no, Swami, I want to give clothes for Diwali. Bhai, you can give, but I want to give clothes to God. If you desire Loki, I want to give clothes to the God. You know that Sanatan Goswami was there of Vrindavan, who had Shaligram worshipper. And Diwali was going on. So somebody came. He said, where is your Gopalji? He said, no, Gopalji is not there because Laddu Gopal is there. You can't have clothes. He said, chalo bhai, koi baat nahi. Every temple, clothes were given. He did not have any clothes. And he took in his hand and he slept. And cried. Morning he got up, that changed, converted into a murti. Radhe Raman. You don't satisfy yourself by my Lord. We say, nobody talks to me. Arey, God talks a lot. You please go. Ask him. What to say if I want to talk? Just say, please talk, please talk, please talk, please talk, please talk. कुछ बोलो, कुछ तो बोलो, कुछ बोलो ना. Please, बोलो ना. बोलो. Please talk. He's not speaking. He will say something. Please talk. Please. Go to God with some insistence in your mind. I want to talk. It's a human requirement, is there? Prahlad ji said, no, in the God is in the pillar also. Narsimha Bhagwan came up because so much of atrocities was done. So don't think God cannot come. And I'll tell you last thing. We all need avatar in our personal life. If you do prayer, you need a God who hears. Who is sitting to hear also. To hear also is not easy. You must be hearing and knowing this. To listen to somebody for 1 hour also is not easy. And that too thrice a day is not easy. And that too for years together is more difficult. If some change is there, you can, but same person. And for God to hear the same Jeev for births together is not easy. God does not become to hear. So what shall I do? Avatar karwawa. Kya kare? Yes, talk to God. Personal life we need avatar. When avatar is there, then only you can express and feel assured. What? I have said now. I have said what? I have said what I had to say. Then it will happen. Bhagwan Krishna was there. Baby Krishna, 3 years. And when, Malin was, Sukhya Malin, I told you the story. What? No, that gardener, anytime she came, Bhagwan ran away in the house. Anytime she came. So Dungriji Maharaj used to tell. One day she went to a saint. He said, no, take 108 rounds of parikrama of house of Bhagwan Krishna. Then he will be happy. Well, what do you want? He said, I want to just touch him once. I want to take him in my lap. That is baby Krishna, 3-year-old. I want to hold like them. And I want to see, I want to put my hands on his hair. And I want to kiss him. I want to just embrace him. But nothing else I want. I have only one desire in my life. देखो ये बात होती है. I have only one desire. Saint said, keep on going around their house. Your desire, your emotions, more you develop for the Lord, more you will be free from the sorrows. I don't want anything, how can you make me sad? And one day after that, Bhagavan Krishna came. He said, Malin, Malin, stop, ruko. She saw nice, beautiful, blue face was there, big, big eyes. You cannot imagine also. Our imagination is not that big. Long, long hairs. Nice mala was dangling on his neck. Yellow dhoti was there. Nice, small, small hand. He said, Malin, Malin. And she saw, but how can she hold? He said, what are you selling? He said, I'm selling fruits, I'm selling some good things. He said, give me the fruit. He said, not like that. I want 20 times if you bring some wheat or some rice from your house. This much rice I want. Then there's a barter system. He went inside. He saw that Lord Krishna running small baby. She was Bal Bhakt. He gave, okay, 3-4 times. She saw he started sweating. He said, come here. So why? Still you said this much? No? I had this vessel is there. He said, you have given. He said, 1 year, 1 minute. Can you come here? Lord Krishna, small. He went. He said, come in my lap. He jumped on the lap. Bhagavan never used to go, jump. She embraced. Bas. Put her hand on the hair, on the head. You also put, no. Kiss slightly. Touch the back. Offered. He said, Bhagavan said, I have to go. She sat down at the same level, saw. He said, 1 minute, all my life's desire is fulfilled. Only one condition, I should not forget this. This embrace I should not forget. Both were holding the hands. It was not a gopin who will fight. She was holding the hand. Bhagavan said, Beautiful form. She said, okay. And this Sukhiya Malin went away. Where? Home. Morning 9 o'clock. Wandering. Couldn't reach the house. She's asking in the night, hey bhaiya, Sukhiya Malin's house, kahan hai ghar? Bole, Bawari, Pagli, you are Sukhiya Malin. Haath pakad ke le jaunga. Hold my hand. I'm not able to see anything else. Husband said, what happened? Arey bhaiya, they took down too heavy that basket. Everything converted into gold, diamonds, silver, jewelry, rubies, whole fruit. Who will satisfy if avatar was not? If avatar was not there, where will be Bhagavat? Where will be Ramayana? Where will be Vishnu Puran? Where will be Shiv Puran? Where will we have so much of joy? Think your life without Ram. Where will be jap? Where will be puja? Our emotional requirement, all emotions, just keep on. And that Malin only had this thought of. That was the boon. Life is meant to offer. Life is meant to love. the one whose love will never be lost. That is the purpose only. And tomorrow one avatar will take place. We'll see that. Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna. Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama. बोलिए कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की, श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की। नमः पार्वती पते हर हर महादेव।